Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today I wanna try the new NEKROZ. But since I didn't have the time to stream the pack opening, and actually because I saw that it's just a very little box, I'm actually doing it right now. So little box opening to get the cards that we want, and then we're going to go straight away into the deck. NEKROZ to start with. I'm probably gonna try also the Gemini stuff if I get it, but my main priority here are just the NEKROZ stuff, the ritual stuff. So before jumping right in, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with, of course, dueling straight away. We're gonna do the secret technique real quick because why not? I mean, better than doing it that not. So first reset, second reset, third reset, fourth reset, fifth reset, sixth reset, and seventh reset. There you go. We won this stuff. We won definitely. I think I won a couple of high ritual heart. Again, I don't know how good this could be, but it could, I guess. And we just have to figure out how. I think, again, with Magic Key. Probably, I mean, even with just one copy of this could be fine. You know why? Simply because, well, you can summon this from the deck with the Gemini Ablation, okay? And then we have the Red Bear, at least a couple of this. Then we got the Unicorn. I think one could be fine, but maybe it's better to have two. With Dimer Synthesis, I think it's probably 3 copies of for that stuff, but who knows. And I want at least one other Kaleidoscope because of, you know, that idea that I talked to you about in Monday stream. So the rest, I have everything. I know it's kind of a waste, but we want that, right? So let's go straight into it. Let's start. This is actually, guys, as I already told you, pretty convenient as a box, especially if you don't have the other stuff. This is really super convenient. It's kind of upsetting for people like me that already invest a lot of gems into the NEKROZ stuff, but keep in mind that it's kind of like you paid the fact that you could have used the cards for more time. So that's how you have to see it. So we start with maybe already a ritual card. There you go. Oh my jeez, the first card. I can actually already reset. I'm so sad that I just got 10 packs in a row. That was sad. Like, you know what? At this point, if I got one other copy, I mean, do I even need 3 copies of everything right here? Probably not. That's sad. So I don't think I need anything at 3 copies here. Well, let's see what we have. That was insane though to begin with. Like, another ritual. Imagine if this is Unicorn straight away. No, it's a reshift. The dog being, okay. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, definitely. Are you a bluff? You're a bluff. You're definitely a bluff. NEKROZ cycle. The duck. Near and nothing else. That was. I don't think we need 3 copies of this though, right? Do we? Actually, potentially you need 3 copies of this for the skill, right? For the skill, you want to start with this in your hand, even though it's kind of true that you can search it with Brio. So guess what? I'm actually resetting. I think I'm resetting at this point. I want to end with 3 copies of that, and I think I'm not gonna play 3 copies of anything else. I mean, technically, the Dimer Synthesis needs 3 copies, right? But I'm not really into Chemic Ritter, you know what I mean? So maybe I'm just not gonna do it. So yeah, I'm going for 3 copies of Red Bear at this point, as I have the chance. Let's go straight into it. There you go. Let's start again. Okay, starting great. The first pack of the box seems always to be so good. Like, I don't know. Imagine it's another Red Bear. No, it can't be. But it's a Menju. I hoped it was the Gemini monster, to be honest. But yeah. Okay. A Kuribo explosion. Let's see. Let's hope it's not a bluff here. And we got the Dimer Synthesis. Nice. The new cards. Other thing good. High high ritual heart. There you go! Jeez. This is working great. Literally great. You know what? I'm actually starting to think that I could reset everything again. Like, seriously. I'm taking that seriously into account. Oh, this is something else. The Gemini. If this was the Gemini, would have been so perfect, actually. I mean, do we need 3 copies of this? Do we have a way to search this? Yeah, I mean, with this, right? Because this is a ritual card, so we definitely can, I guess. So, that's interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of doubted if I want to reset or not here. I'm really kind of doubted to do it. But no, let's go on, let's go on. Let's hope we get the red bear in the next 10 packs so I can actually reset without thinking too much. Some other NEKROZ stuff. The pendulum guy was. Are these new? I don't think so, right? That should be new cards. And disease, NEKROZ cycle, very bad. Catalyst field. Kuribo explosion. The twinkling and... Okay. Gemini. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay, give me the unicorn at this point and we're chilling. Give me just the unicorn, come on. Come on, do it. I still need the kaleidoscope here. And you're the kaleidoscope. Oh, the rights. I don't even know how many prep of rights I do have, actually. Jeez. Okay, what about now? Oh no, I still think I need to look for another copy of Red Bear, so I'm going in again. I think after this other session of 10 packs, these other 10 packs, I think I'm gonna go one by one, honestly, guys. I think it's the best thing to go. Okay, Kaleidoscope, very nice. That's what I wanted. It's at least a second copy. There you go. What else do we have? Mystery Shell Dragone. Okay, nothing here, see? Come on, give me the Red Bear. Answer me, Red Bear. Burnout. And Dulcis in Fundo. It's a Latin expression, but nothing here. Mystery Shell Dragon. Yeah, kind of bad. I'm going one by one, guys. I wanna save some gems. Oh, okay. Ritual Unicorn. Oh, damn, Reshift, I don't want you. I already had a couple of you. Reshift. With a very bad design skill. I mean, it's very bad designed if compared to all the craziness that we have out there. Like, you can't give me a super restrictive skill for a monster like this. Like, literally, it does not make sense. What is it? This guy, what it does? Yeah, to take control of a monster in your opponent's field until the end of this turn. Wow. Wow. Maybe because it does not target, that's why they were afraid of it. Right? Because it does not target. Is that the reason? Yeah, actually, because it does not target. That's the meaning, I guess. We still have a lot of cards left. Is this a bluff? Nope, not this. Sorry. Still have a lot of URs. I think the only one I'm missing is the Giski. I mean, 3 copies, I mean. Yeah, because I just have one of the Giski, 3 of this, even 3 of the... Yeah, I had already had that. 3 of everything, except the Giski and the new stuff, of course. Come on, come on. Give me this Red Bear. Are you it? Nope, you're not. Oh, they're really making me go straight to the bottom here. Left. Come on, dude. Just give it to me. We still need a unicorn also. Monster. Sanju. Yeah, already got that, man. Come on, dude. How far do you want me to go? 10 packs. Dude, seriously? That was Brio, but we don't need it. Get rid of so many. Another bluff. Seriously? It would have been better to reset at this point. Okay. Spell card. Advanced Ritual Art. I already have it. Really? We started so greatly, and then at this point it makes sense to look for the other copy of Unicorn, actually, so I'm gonna go. That was Trishula. Okay. Come on, give me the Unicorn, let's call it a day. Yes. No, come on, Clausulas. just down to the last one, I guess. Yeah, because this is a bluff. 3 left. Here it comes. Unicorn. I think I'm never gonna play the Giski chain. Right? Man. Even though, you know, for 100 gems getting this, I mean, this is even obtainable with the box chips, I guess. So maybe it's better to save my gems. Am I right? I kinda wanted to check here. Give me a minute. I want to check to see if it's worth to go with that. So how do we do it? We just go here. We just go chain. And he's this one. You go how to obtain. Obtain with box chips. Yeah, so I'm never gonna spending. I'm never gonna spend those for the guy. Okay, so we can go back. Sorry for this little interruption. So we can reset the box, right? Yeah, we can definitely. Oh, jeez, no. Reset the box. Thank you. Let's go for the third Arid Bear, right? Third Arid Bear, and we should be okay. Straight away. Boom, 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 boom. Dimer Synthesis, second Unicorn, and Trishula that we don't need. Okay, a couple were very nice. And let's go. Kaboom. Left. Guys, I'm going fast because I want to show you also, of course, the deck in this video. I don't want it to be too much long. Second high ritual art, but still no Arid Bear. I'm actually crying right now. Straight away, boom. Second copy of the Geminis. Another copy of the boy, but not the third copy of Arid Bear. We're going one by one here. I just felt that it was not there. That's why I went 10 packs even from 20. And are you it? Are you it? No. How many advanced ritual art I do have now? Wow. The very end? Seriously? The very end? It's the very end. Skip. Oh, there you go. Arid Bear. We got it. Perfect. Just the third copy of Dimer Synthesis, but really I don't see myself being a super... You know, I don't see myself with an obsession with Chemic Critter stuff, so I'm actually okay with that. And I also have 3 Kaleidoscope. That's actually a good thing to see because of what I wanted to play with. So, okay guys. That was the pack opening that started greatly, then didn't end that quick. And I'm gonna do this, guys, in the video because some of you always ask how do I have so many gems? Because now, keep in mind, I just spent like 5k gems and I have 28 pages of in the gift box. So as you can see, I'm accepting those. So we can see just right after I spend 5k gems, how many do I have in the truth. So as you can see, we are already back to 6k basically. Okay. How far? 7k. 7,500. Definitely 8k. Who knows if we can go really straight away back to 99999. Probably we... No, maybe not. 8k. Over 8k. Probably we can't. Oh, it depends. 9k has been reached. Can we go all the way to 99999? 9,500. 2 pages left. And actually no. No, we can't. So we are almost at 10k though. So take that into account when you ask how do you have so many gems. Just I keep on playing. These were all of the gems for the KC Cup. Keep in mind it. And yep, guys. And in the second part of this video, you will see actually the deck list with the new skill, with the new NEKROZ skill, and the new NEKROZ support. Let's jump right into it. And here we go, guys, with the deck. As you can see, I'm calling it NEKROZ, and this is again the pure version. So the one with the new skill, as you can see, NEKROZ of Dragon Flame, and as you may have seen from the thumbnail, I'm giving you a couple of spicy plays. But let me start saying that this deck, of course, potentially can win against everything, but it is not. I mean, it can break, because the skill gives you a lot of power in terms of cards in hand to make this deck kind of sustainable, even though in the long run, in the long duels, you're still gonna have a lot of issues because the power of these cards is not that great. Like, our only removal basically is Trishula. Of course we have also Brionac, but Trishula is the main one, and at the end of the day it just removes one card from the field, because the other one from hand and grave. But from the field, what I mean is, especially against stuff like heroes, where they actually fill the field with monsters and back row. Yeah, Trishula just with the -1 from the field is not gonna be wow, you know what I mean? So I still think I'm not gonna, I still didn't try it, but I still think that the flare build with this could be so much better, in my opinion. But this is the deck list. As you can see, we're playing. You need the 3-hearted bear because you wanna have this in your starting hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's true that we technically play 9-hearted bear in this deck, because it's 3-hearted bear, 3 Brionac that can search the hearted bear directly, and 3 preparation rites. And preparation rites can search Brionac that can search hearted bear. Now, ideally, in your starting hand, I mean, the cards you wanna tribute with hearted bear, because what this guy does, this guy has 2 effects. The first one from hand, you discard it and you tribute up to 2 NEKROZ monsters from your end or field, and if you do, send that many NEKROZ cards from your deck to grave. And keeping in mind that the cards you send to grave are potentially cards you want to have to your hand, because then the skill does this and says if you activate the effect of Hearted Bear in your turn, it's once per turn, you can return 1 Hearted Bear from your graveyard to the deck and grab up to 2 NEKROZ cards from your graveyard to your hand. So it basically transforms Hearted Bear in a searcher. That's what the skill does. But to get the max value, the maximum value out of this, you want to tribute stuff that gives you cards when tributed. That's why we're playing these guys. Now, usually you want to save shoot it as a tribute for the ritual summons, but the other 2 instead are specifically for the Hearted Bear effect, because when these 2 guys get tributed, you activate their effect and you can add more cards to your hand. Specifically, Hariel is here to grab the shoot it, and the Great Sorcerer of NEKROZ instead can grab you either a NEKROZ of Unicorn or, trust me, even more important, a NEKROZ of Valkyrius. We're still playing just 1 NEKROZ of Valkyrius, even though you might use multiple times its effect during the duel, because you can recycle it either with the skill or with NEKROZ of Unicorn, that has the effect of discarding. This is the other new great addition to the deck. Why? This is a floodgate. When it's on the field, it negates the effect of all these special summon monsters from the extra deck, even yours. Keep in mind that. And yeah, we have an extra deck full of stuff, but most of these can't be special summoned, but it's just for Kaleidoscope. That is the ritual that lets you send a monster from your extra deck and then summon as many monsters as you want, as ritual monsters you have in your hand, of course, up to so that their total levels equals the level of the monster you send from the extra deck. So if you send QUASAR, for example, that's why he's here, you get to summon either a couple of Brionac or a Unicorn and a Valkyrius. Anything that summed up goes into 12. But here comes the spice, as you may have seen from the thumbnail. The spice is this combo exactly, so that you will see in one of the replays. With Kaleidoscope, this combo is done with Kaleidoscope and a couple of Brionac. So usually when you go second, and you will understand why. So Kaleidoscope sending the QUASAR to grave from the extra deck, summoning a couple of Brionac to level 6, you can eventually use the effect to remove any monster special summon from the extra deck, because this has no cost. And then you go Xe summon into Exabeetle, that on summon says you can target on monster in the player's graveyard and keep that target to discard. So you equip QUASAR to this and it becomes a 3k 3k. That's not the point. Then you have the other effect. Once per turn, the touch 1, target 1 face-up card on each of the field, send those targets to grave, and you're gonna target your QUASAR and a card your opponent controls. Because what happens there next? QUASAR's effect gets triggered, because this says when this card leaves the field. It does not specify anything, so you make this leaves the field, and guess what? You summon Shooting Star Dragon. Now this, as you will see, is it appears like a stupid move, but this is very good against Solomon Grade, because this is a negate attack and negate an effect that destroys cards in the field. So that's it. That's super nice, actually. So I love this to bring out this guy on the field, and yeah, that's it. Of course, we also have Herald, same reason though, but you send it with the Kaleidoscope to summon the unicorn that is level 4, but Herald, when it's sent to grave, gives you another search, so keep in mind that. And yeah, this is literally pure NEKROZ, as you can see from the ratio, a couple of Clausulas, just one Trishula, same reason as Valkyrius. You might use Trishula multiple times during a duel, but the truth is, you can just recycle it either with the dragon, with the skill, or with the unicorn. Plus, you can also summon it from the grave with NEKROZ cycle, so you're still chilling. And 3 prep are actually, in my opinion, mandatory, because this deck can already break, so just, you know, make sure at least that you can maximize the consistency that we can have with this deck without the skill. Then we also have the Rhino's Bus. Eventually, we do not want to go into Shooting Star Dragon, but you just go Exa Beetle and then you go into Rhino's Bus. Can be super cheesy for some damage, some piercing damage. These eventually need to pop a back row with a couple of monsters. Now, another thing I want to point out, guys, is that you do not if you summon the Exa Beetle and you equip it with QUASAR, if you Xyz summon on top of this with the Rhino's Bus, these get sent to grave, but actually explain. I ask you in the comments, guys, to explain to me why, but it doesn't work. Like, QUASAR gets sent to grave, but it says that he misses the timing. So if you rank up Xyz, you don't get the effect of QUASAR, and that's sad. So I think it's a matter of timing. Like, the last thing that happens is the summon, so this misses the timing. I guess that's the reason, but correct me if I'm wrong. And the last thing are these two. In the actual deck is same reason of the Kaleidoscope. You send level 6 here because he has an effect from the grave to pop a monster in the field to summon, of course, a Brio. And the Furious Dragon, same reason here. Eventually, you can decide to play a Dark Link so that you can use also its effect from grave, of course, to summon eventually Valkyrius. But yeah, that's it. And guys, that's it for the explanations. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the comment section down below. And we're going to the replays. Stay tuned till the end, because the last one is where I summon Shooting Star Dragon. Of course, unfortunately, the end of the duel is not what I wanted to see, but still, I wanted to show you. And let's jump right into the replays. First replay, my boys, of course, who, if not Dragonic Contact. But before starting, guys, I forgot about something. As you can see from the deck list on the right, I'm not playing any normal summon, and there's a specific reason for that. It's because usually your best turn 1 can end on 3 ritual monster, and if you normal summon something, that slot is actually occupied and you can't use it, because this deck on turn 1 can give you a NEKROZ of Unicorn, a Clausulas, and a NEKROZ of Arid Bear. So that's why, guys, I didn't I don't want to use the normal summon, anything to normal summon. So here we go. First we got the Bragiro to search the Arid Bear, then she bring the Clausulas and the Great Sorcerer of NEKROZ to get multiple search. But in this case, what you really want to do, guys, is just wait and sit on Valkyrius to stop heroes. And as you can see, we got the Clausulas effect, getting a couple of things, and then just setting up the end for next turn. So he bricked as well. He went straight away with Rainbow Dragon though, to still go straight away into lethal, but that is not gonna happen. Of course, guys, for the more experienced player, this is not that much of an issue because they could potentially go into Rainbow Neos, clear the grave, and I will be dead. So keep in mind that. So we went with the effect of the Great Sorcerer when he gets banished to send a Arid Bear to grave. Of course, the Valkyries to end the battle phase. NEKROZ yugioh to get the Arid Bear, and using its effect again to tribute and get another search. So another the Valkyries ready. Here I was playing 2 Valkyries, guys, but then in the end I ended up playing just one more card deck, and we got the skill to get a couple of cards to our hand. Cycle to begin with, tributing the Shuri to go straight away into Trishula, of course, to banish 1, 1, and 1. The Shuri's got the Floodgate, but this does not stop the effect, so we still get to search with the Shuri, banish 1 from hand, 1 from field, and 1 from grave. And then we got the NEKROZ Mirror to get to banish the Shuri to go with Arid Bear that can negate, of course, effects. And we're attacking Wall of Disruption. Jeez, what am I seeing? My eyes are bleeding, and he's got the Dragonic Contact there to get the Polymerization, of course, going straight away into the Armored Neos to pop the fields. But guess what? Of course, Arid Bear just negates and banishes any scoop. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Keep in mind this deck is immune to Super Poly because they do not have a target for water monsters. There you go. Second duel, interrupting a 6 win streak. So he's going first. This is Barians. Let's speed things up. Let's see what he's gonna hand on. I guess a couple of back throws 100%, and also a Vespasiro, right? Yeah, the Vespanaro, the Necro Valley. That is super annoying for us. And so we started with the Brio searching for Arid Bear, and of course we got the Priestess that uses effect to get the Shurit. The Arid Bear comes back. Keep in mind, Necro Valley cannot stop the skill, so we're still getting this stuff from the grave. At this point, prep of rights to get the second Brio. Here comes the combo with the Kaleidoscope, sending the QUASAR to grave to go into double NEKROZ Brio. Brio's effect to get rid of the Vespenato back to the extra deck, so no effect triggered. And here comes Exabirol. Unfortunately though, we cannot keep with the QUASAR from grave because of Necro Valley. So, but in this case though, we just go with the effect, sending himself to grave and the Necro Valley, so we can now have more plays. The prep of rights get also the ritual spell from grave. We got also the Mirror, then Cycle to begin with, going into NEKROZ of Cleozolas there, and then the Shuri to get the Trishula. At this point, NEKROZ Mirror to go into Trishula, even though I realized we do not have lethal, unfortunately, so maybe I should have done with the other guy, but still, banish 1, 1, and 1. There was a Typhoon, and then attacking is 100 life points from the loss. Of course, he couldn't do anything. We got the Arid Bear again to go with the Trishula back to our hand with the Mirror also, and guess what? Mirror again to go into Trishula, banish the last card he had, 1 from grave, 1 from hand, and go for lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Guess what? Heroes again. So still going first against them, but again, you know what the combo looks like, right? We have the Brio to search the Arid Bear attributing the other 2 to get the Great Sorcerer NEKROZ to get the Valkyries, the most important thing you wanna have into your hand when you go first. And then you got, I'm just waiting on that. I could have gone into something, with Brio also. Another protection you can have when you are afraid your opponent can clear the grave is summoning a monster on the field. Like in this case, if I summon Brio, and I could because of the Kaleidoscope, even if he has Rainbow Neos and clears the grave, when he goes into the battle phase and pops the monster I have on the field, then for the next attack, I have Valkyrius has a target in the grave to banish, so keep in mind that you can play also around Brave Neos, because he can't shuffle both the field and the grave. He has to choose one, so keep in mind that. He's got the skill to get the boy, Stratos. Let's speed things up. I mean, I guess you know what this is going to do. Liquid Soldier, the Miracle Fusion, and yada yada. More monsters to go for. Battle Phase, we don't care. We banish the boy. We also use NEKROZ effect to send Trishula because we have the cycle. At this point, we start with Brio getting the Ariel. Why? Because with Arid Bear, we tribute the Ariel and we get the Shoot It. But because we used Arid Bear as a fact, we get a couple of recycle from the grave to our hand. We have all of the ritual spell, and here comes the magic. Kaleidoscope to begin with into Unicorn. So sending the Herald allows us to get another ritual monster from the deck. He's got the level 10. I think he misplayed because he popped his own Stratos. I guess he wanted to pop the Unicorn, but he could have. But even if he did, I mean, would have not mattered anything actually. So. And there you go, we got the cycle. Second thing to go into Trishula by tributing the Shoot It. So Trishula is here, chain blocking with the Shoot It, and banishing 1, 1, and 1, of course. Here it comes, and then we also got the Kairoid from the hand. And we're not done yet, the NEKROZ Mirror into Arid Bear as the last boy. Here it comes. Keep in mind, here, same thing here, but when you go first, you can just use, instead of Trishula, you can summon the Clausulas to have an additional negation. That's it. So we're popping those, and I misplayed, guys, because I was low on time, so I did not attack with Arid Bear the guy and with Trishula the Sunrise because I was low on time and I misplayed. It went with the level 10, and literally I literally have 2 seconds left here, and he's going with Armor on level 10, banish and negate. In fact, I tribute the Unicorn, but I wanted to tribute the Trishula, but I was so low on time that the first thing I get to click on, I said, okay, that's fine. And he scooped because he got anything else. That's how you did, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This should be the third, fourth, I don't know, lost the count. But we have Shadows and we're going second. Let's speed things up. Let's see what we're gonna end on. The Squamada, the Beast, the Draw. So he's got the Wind on the field. But of course, keep in mind, Wind is not a problem for us as long as our first special summon is Unicorn. Because once that Unicorn touches the field, he negates that and we're chilling. So we got Arid Bear to get to tribute a couple of boys, getting the effect of the Great Sorcerer. So we got the NEKROZ of Dagon Flame to get a couple of cards to our hand, as you can see there. Then we started with the Prep of Rites to get the Unicorn also, and the first thing first, Kaleidoscope, getting the of course Unicorn out, so Wind is not a problem anymore. The Herald to get us a Trishula, and guess what's happening? We're going for Trishula, but we do not have Shoot It, so we're just tributing Brio and Clausulas. Trishula to banish 1 and 1 and 1. He's got Veiler though, unlucky here, but still, we got the Valkyries, so we're chilling. We can just attack and get some damage done. He's got the effect of Wind, but what's good against Shadows is that we do not have monsters special summon from the extra deck, so the Shadow Fusion cannot send monsters from the main deck. He's got the Schism to begin with, and here comes Construct, that, keep in mind, cannot destroy by card effects, neither activate any of these effects because of Unicorn. He's attacking, but the clear says no thank you. Effect of Great Sorcerer to send the Ariel, because that's something you do not want to draw. At this point, Brio, perfect draw, to go into Arid Bear again. He's got the Johnny Lockbird, but we don't care because the cards we're getting actually are the one from Grave. So we tributed the Trishula because after you use the effect of Trishula, it becomes a yellow monster, so you want to summon it again. How? Sending it to Grave. With the Arid Bear, we also get to use its effect, and we get to get the Shoot It, and with the skill, we also get the Cycle. That means when you cycle to summon Trishula from the grave, tributing the Shoot It, and here it comes, Trishula again to banish 1, 1, and 1. This time he has no Entrap to avoid that. He's going to go into Wendigo, that's fine, but still banish everything, even the card from hand. And we can't attack because of its defense. At this point, it's going with Falco, going into the Artemis, and the Schism to summon another Shadow Construct. But now we have no protection though, so that is a problem. He still gets some damage done, 500, that's not that much of an issue. Very, very bad draw, but still, he can't finish us though. so he's just attacking with a little bit more damage. What a duel this was, guys. Now we got the Brio again. Guess what? Getting the Arid Bear tributing the others, so we got double search. Ariel getting he's got the Wendigos effect, not really a thing, but keep in mind I misplayed, guys, because when I went with Trishula again, I could have just gone into Clazolas, negating the construct and attacking for lethal, because I would have had lethal, but still. I went with the effect of the Kaleidoscope from the grave, then recycle a couple of cards to my hand, the cycle and the Arid Bear, then first cycle to summon the Clazolas here, tributing the Shurit, that gives us another search, another Clazolas, that's the last thing I have in the deck, then Mirror to go into Arid Bear as well by banishing the Shurit as the whole tribute for the ritual summon, and really attacking, but again, we could have also negated the effect of construct, drop its attack to 0 with Clazolas, and we would have had another lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here comes instead birds. So again, you already knew that birds were actually not that great against NEKROZ, just because they have access to Valkyries that can negate the battle phase. So let's see what these guys gonna end on, and I think this duel was kind of weird. There was an interaction that I did not fully understand. Maybe some of you can help me in the comments, but he's got very nice the slower swallow. I saw no one using that to have double draw next turn, but still, he's got the two classic turn 1, right? Also use the effect of Nightingale, so nothing can happen for this turn. I can't win, so I have to remind that. So I have to make sure that I have a Valkyries in end. So Arid Bear to begin with, shooting the Ariel to get the additional draw. Here comes the search for the shoot it, then the skill to get a couple of monsters back to the hand, the Kaleidoscope to go first into Unicorn that negates the effect of those guys, but keep in mind the effect of Nightingale was already activated, so there's no chance to negate that for this turn. Herald to get us a Valkyries, so we're chilling. At this point we go further with the cycle, summoning the Brio, because now what happens is that because those effects are negated, they are actually targetable, so that means we can use the effect of Brio to bounce those two. I don't think he was expecting that, because you will see from the back row he has. So no damage, of course, because of Nightingale. He started with the Turquoise Warbler to get the Cobalt Sparrow. I mean, that's fine. He goes into the Xyz summon, and he realized that now Nightingale is negated, as he's gonna use the effect and to get no damage, but it was negated. Now he realized he has to use the Book of Eclipse. Okay, and still is going on with the Sapphire Swallow. He still has the Bird Canary, so can recycle the Nightingale, so that is kind of a problem. And at this point, it's going with the Wagtail, getting back to as a material. And here it comes, the Assembled Nightingale, the Recital Stalling. Of course, the continuous spell is gonna give him more materials for the Nightingale that has lethal. Of course, we don't care because we just have Valkyries. And now it is a weird thing, guys. What happens is that why, even though Unicorn is flipped up, the Nightingale is not negated anymore. So what happens here? If someone can explain, I may be afraid this is a bug, because now that Unicorn is face up again. Oh no, I'm just stupid, right? Because this was special summon from the grave, not from the actual. Like, okay, no, I explained that to myself, just watching the replay. So this is not negated now. That's the issue. At this point, we just need Trishula. We're going with the Brio first to get the 2 level 6 into Exabeetle. At this point, we're going for the Digital Rhinos Boss. Why though? Because eventually next turn we could chain the effect of Rhinos Boss to Nightingale and pop it. So that's why. At this point, we also got the Mirror to go straight away into Arid Bear. Arid Bear can also negate the effect of any monsters. Of course, we can't do nothing here. We can just wait, but we still have the Valkyries back in end. So for next turn, here comes his turn. Effect of Nightingale draw phase. Guess what? Arid Bear negates and punish. So nothing more, I guess. He can do really nothing else. We can just go for lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, here comes the spice. So it was a very good Salamangreat player. So we're going first, and we know what we have to do here, right? I mean, we could also, we can rely not only on Valkyries, but also on Unicorn, right? So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I started with the skill, getting, of course, the Unicorn, as you can see. So first, Kaleidoscope. So if you can, guys, always go first for a Ritual Summon, and then activate Prep of Rites, so you get the maximum power of this card, to get also the Ritual spell from the grave to your hand. So sending the Herald, of course, to get a Brio. At this point, Brio's effect to get the Added Bear, and it comes the Prep of Rites to get the Clausulas and a Kaleidoscope, and I'm ending there because I have Unicorn that negates the effect of special summon monsters, but also the Valkyries from hand. So he has to play around this, and let's see how he's gonna do it. And he did it in a very wonderful way, because he started with Bison, but keep in mind that Bison can negate only if he has already monsters, Link monsters in the grave, right? But he does not. How can he actually, because the problem here is that I can negate Balanik's effect, right? And he can't search for the field spell. So what happens now, it was very nice, like look at this. Salamangreat of Fire getting the Spinny, then Link Summon into Balanix, chaining to the effect of Balanix. He chained not only Gazelle, but also the Quick Play spell, so that the effects of Balanix is not resolved on the field, and it does not get negated. That was brilliant. So he avoided the Unicorn, and he's got the Sunlight Wolf. So of course he's gonna go on with this stuff. I want to speed things up, guys, because at this point he's got the Bison to negate the Unicorn, and nothing can happen anymore. I mean, this is just a yellow monster now, and he's gonna go straight away into Pyro Phoenix with Marriage Stalio bouncing my boy. But of course, as soon as he attacks, Valkyries is there expecting him. So no battle phase, and we're chilling. Now look at the spice. Prep of Rites to begin with, getting the Brio. I probably should have waited, but still the Clausulas, then Brio to get the Ariel, then Added Bear to tribute the Ariel and get the Shuri that was the missing piece here. At this point we got the Brio back to hand, the double Brio back to hand. Why? Kaleidoscope, sending Quasar, then Brio number 1, Brio number 2. I didn't use Brio's effect because I didn't want him to respond to anything, so I went straight away into Exabeetle. Exabeetle using the effect, keeping Quasar, effect of Exabeetle, sending the Pyro Phoenix to grave, Quasar's effect to get the Shooting Star Dragon on the field. It comes, and then it's got the Gazelle's effect, then Unicorn to recycle the Valkyries, and the NEKROZ cycle to summon the Brio, but I misplayed here because I should have just gone into Unicorn again, and I didn't because I was just in a hurry, as you will see right there. Shuri to get the Added Bear, and here again Mirror banishing the Shuri to go into Added Bear, but I didn't do it because I had 2 seconds left, guys. So actually with Added Bear on the field, I would have probably won. I mean, who knows, but still. Because now I'm attacking the Bison, right? And now we have, keep in mind, this has a destruction negation. So it goes into Foxy, he's got the Spinny to go into Mirage Stalio, and of course with Mirage Stalio he has to bounce the Star Dragon, so he's gonna link summon with it. But if I had the Added Bear here, this would have not happened. So with Added Bear here, I would have tributed the Brio to just negate the effect of Mirage Stalio, and at this point I would have had still the Shooting Star Dragon on the field to negate the destruction of Pyro Phoenix, and also eventually an attack if he had something else. And that would have been, of course, the case. But nothing can happen. It also pops everything, but I still have Valkyries, right? As soon as he attack, and I'm trying to use, of course, the Valkyries' effect. I just end my time limit, as you can see here. I didn't even have the chance to use my Valkyries. That was unfortunate, but again, this play really is super nice against Salamangreat and against any deck that can pop stuff. It can be really a nice answer against the Armored Dragon, but keep in mind that make sure to summon the Shooting Star Dragon after your opponent uses Super Poly, because Shooting Star Dragon unfortunately is wind and it's a good target for Super Poly. Guys, that's everything for this video. I know it's super long, but I wanted to put everything together. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.